What we're seeing here is someone who felt that something was off. And instead of ignoring it, they trusted their instincts and started doing the math on this individual. And what they realized is that this person lacks emotional intelligence and real growth. Instead of moving things forward, they're stalling, dragging out negotiations because now they want a bigger, better contract. They're operating under the assumption that this person isn't going anywhere, or at least not far enough to break free from their reach. But the problem is, this person is not grounded in reality. Their thinking is outdated, almost fossilized, and they rely on mixing narratives, switching strategies, and trying to maintain control from a disconnected position. There is a strong focus on money here, on securing something substantial, but the way they're going about it is manipulative. Looking at where this is leading, this person is going to try to present a new option, something that looks viable, but there's already a timeline in motion. We're seeing anywhere from 30 days into the next few months, and within that time, they continue to stall. There's also an indication that they may use illness or hardship as a tactic, either to delay legal or contractual processes or to justify additional claims. But here's the shift. The collective already knows. There is evidence, and it's not small. It's something that can be dropped in a way that hits hard. Spirit's advice is very clear. Do not reveal how this information was obtained, because that unknown factor, that's what collapses this person's ability to keep manipulating the situation. And what this ultimately leads to is the end of a very persistent, deceptive energy, one that relied on control, delay, and illusion to survive. Let's. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Delia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing angel numbers 212 and 44. We will continue to note other numerical synchronicities as we go through this reading. For who it is that we're reading for, we have delicate balance and anxiety closed off. Refusing to give in. Deciding between freedom and commitment, what is true for you. Not falling off either sides of your own scale. In your energy, you recently faced a decision that caused you to close off. You may have walked away from a home, a job, a hometown, a relationship, a habit, whatever it is. Why? Something made you uncomfortable. You felt that the give and take was not equal, and it really made you hesitate making a commitment. This could have been something long-term, or just in the grand scheme of things, when you weigh your options and the things that are important to you, it just wasn't making the cut. We have a fake apology. Reversed. Are we questioning whether this person was sorry or not? There was a conversation here. You weren't happy with the presentation. You felt that it was off. It was inauthentic. Yes, the speak service was there. This person may have also been a little bit more articulate and may have actually overshared. However, when you tallied up the balance sheet of everything that had gone on, you decided, no, I am not feeling confident in how you're showing up. And actually, I am choosing to retreat and not continue to give you access. Why is this fake apology or apology being questioned? Why are we not giving a do-over? High vibrations transformation. Whatever it is that this individual who apologized offered at the time, offered in the past, and presented as a current offering moving forward, you decided it was not a vibrational match and you decided to choose self. You have a higher knowing and awareness that your limitations will definitely be truncated, interrupted, intercepted, or halted in some way by this energy. Moving into what's hidden. So this individual who may have, if this reading resonates with you, been more resigned in the past to not wanting to hear things, now they have all ears and not just two. Spirit guys. Or what's hidden. Someone here may have recently been to Venice, or you've just been to Venice, curious. Something about a gondola. You could also be looking at a painting of a gondola. You may work abroad as well. I'm hearing someone may also be a polyglot. So you speak more than 5 languages, I believe. What's hiding? We have outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded thinking, and kicked to the curb. Yeah. Again, it's about alignment and vibrational match. And then we have it's going to take a while. You're not, you're not interested. You spend some time collective. You're quite analytical. And you have a way of either by your association, this could be friendship circles, maybe you have a very hierarchical and high-reaching friendship circle. I'm seeing a network here. So you may move in a place where you know individuals of all different walks of life. But whatever you're attached to, when you assess this individual, you felt as though they functioned from a place that was dead, that was null and void. You didn't think them to be forward thinking, or at least not their behaviors or how they went about life. You didn't feel they were usable parts. You thought it was better to lose them and kick them to the curb. What's this? That's going to take a while, guys. Stop waiting. Yeah. You saw the writing on the wall. And you may have negotiated at the moment when you were severing ties. You may have conceded to giving this person a bit of hope that we'll talk about it later, but you know for sure that that later is a later that would never come. And your feeling is that they just shouldn't wait on you. You're moving on. What is it stating? So we have a 28 to 30-day timeline of next month. We see some ships coming in here. What's occurring next month? We have divorce, breaking contract, reversed, options upright. Okay. So now we're moving deeper into the weeds of this relationship. We are now looking at the cords that bind us, and we're working out how to sever them. The proceedings or conversations aren't going the smoothest, unfortunately. Why? Because you or the person that you were with, now they're stalling. Now tying things up is not important at all. Maybe they were gunning to a certain end, and now that you are finally matching them, saying, okay, that's what you want, then okay, let's party. I want that too. They may be pussyfooting around the issue now. Tell us, spirit guides, about these options. We have justice in the reverse. Legal matters, divorce, legal paperwork, court visit, reverse. We have this divorce contractual card coming out twice in the reversed. A definite deadlock here in proceedings. What may have been workable, written on paper. Now, this individual may be wanting to make the ultimate play in this divorce. Now they're going crazy, I'm hearing. Tell us about this injustice, spirit guides. Wings, they want to rise above. This individual's point of view is, if you are leaving me, Red Bull gives you wings. The color red, bull riding may be important. Someone here may be of Mexican or Spanish descent. You may have recently taken a flight, or you may be traveling soon as well. Ooh, I feel that this individual does want to, they're doing this to break your spirit. I'm hearing to clip your wings when it comes to moving forward. Spirit guides, what is your advice? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. You may be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy. We have emotional intelligence upright, air sign reversed. The energy in these cards is acknowledging your own awareness of the duplicitous and questionable character of this person. Yes. Because you've seen evidence of it here. And within a few months in the reverse, here they are stalling. We have next month in the upright, in a few months in the reversed. And we have stop obsessing first in the reversed. This individual wants to throw you into a state of obsession. They're trying to be slick and use what they consider to be their version of emotional intelligence to stall, to create, again, a deadlock and prevent things from moving forward. But you know this. In the midst of things too, I see here that you may also be collecting evidence, especially if this person is acting out. Oof. If you are well, you are emotionally intelligent. You're very cool and nonchalant as well. But yeah, with the closed off energy, you're still maintaining it. This person wants you to obsess about the end, obsess about what they're going to do, This is giving me very erratic and untrustable energy. Spirit guides. Let's pull some clarifiers here. For delicate balance, closed off. I don't care about what you're saying. Too many cards. I don't care about what you're saying. I don't trust you. You're not trustworthy. I sense something with you as well. And I'm not aligned with you. We have danger in the upright. Ooh, we have danger upright. Right behind that, rent controlled apartment. Kitchen waste upright and desert explosion in the upright. You are actually making this individual quite nervous. And we see here that with you even contemplating collective, wanting to sit in a place of balance, that this individual is already working around in their heads how the financial portion of things will work out, or I guess how vulnerable they will be. They also feel as though you're leaving them in the wind, throwing them down the drain. And this is why this individual is coming out looking like a menace. The fact that you are able to distinguish as well, that you rest in a more high vibrational place, you've moved from a different place, you move with different motivations, this really has this person feeling livid. What's the used hybrid? Controller unplugged. Reversed. The mixologist upright. The comfort pet. This is about wanting to remain the same. Again, the used hybrid card is picking up on this outdated and expired, disused, discarded energy here, which is followed by kick to the curb. Emotionally, maybe even in other aspects as well, you view this individual as being a bit too seasoned. You're making a call on this person, and you sense a level of callousness in their ability to transform, to change, to become more. The used hybrid, again, very outdated. You can't take this energy anywhere. There may also be a breakdown in communication and the level of comfort that you feel with this individual. It's not genuine. A part of the reason why you also decided to unplug from this energy with the used hybrid remote controller unplugged reverse the mixologist, comfort pet, this individual, you may have caught them in lies. You may have caught this individual being very bitter, being lost, being unplugged, in addition to being outdated. This is a part of the reason why you feel they're so outdated, is you see them as being unplugged from maybe matters of life that are important. Clarifying where this is leading, we have the gamer upright. And this is clarifying next month. Not able to break the contract because now we want to explore every option between here and Saturn. Only so we can bring injustice, because we don't want you taking off. We want to limit your profit. We want to stall it. We want to clip your wings. We want to have some kind of say in how your life mission will go. And so I'm going to try and play you. We have the gamer and medication. substances, pills, upright. This individual may go as far as threatening to rise above, if you get my gist, to rise above the issues by playing a little game of this and that pill over there. What's the gamer? Medication, pills, substances. The landlord in the challenge. Wow. Goodness. Oh. Oh, wow. Where this is leading is that within the next 30 days, this individual is going to pull out some kind of, I'm hearing secret rendering. So this is a play, a final play that they had in their back pocket where they are going to make some claims regarding their health. This could be mental and or emotional health. And them being possessed by maybe a misfortune of illness or something of the sorts. What's the gamer? Medication, the landlord in the challenge. However, the question here for you will arise in maybe their parents not matching their storyline. You may work in the medical field, or this individual may work in the medical field. Yeah, something here about food poisoning. We have the bento box. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's okay. So I'm seeing here that the health issues, this individual may use some kind of hidden or newly arriving health issue to say that this is the reason, the expense of this is the reason why they're not able to meet obligations that they have with this landlord energy to pay for their housing situation here. And the spirit guides are already giving you a warning. Okay? Whatever this person is going to be coming to you with is going to be trash. Spirit guides for your advice. Emotional intelligence, air sign reversed, evidence upright, in a few months, reversed, stop obsessing. Wow. Collective, there's something here that you know about this air sign energy. And Spirit is saying this evidence that you have, don't share it. If you are negotiating the breaking of a contract and you have something in your defense to defend your argument and your position, if you are going to drop a bomb, don't ever let this person know how you found out this information. Be cool. The name John or T may be important. Further clarifiers. Package delivery. There goes that instant, that evidence. Then we have the crushing of the earth angel in the reverse. I actually heard the devil works in mysterious ways. The alter version of the saying, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm seeing here that an individual has gotten themselves caught up. Ooh, they have. We have bankrupt, remote control in the upright, money, net catching in the upright with catfish. Mm-mm. There's an energy here that is looking at this individual's behavior. Again, if this is something that is in court or there's a matter before a decision maker, this individual is being seen as being emotionally bankrupt, questionable. My goodness. This individual is going to be caught in a very, I'm hearing ludicrous lie. And this is what will prove them to be disingenuous. If you're going through some kind of negotiations collective where you're dealing with an energy that is trying to make the ultimate run for your money, they are being found out here. Let's do the closing energy and we'll just leave it there. We'll cut. We cut on the death card and the hanged man in the reversed. The world in the reversed. The King of Swords and the Six of Wands in the reverse. If this reading resonates with you and you found it to be revealing, enlightening, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back. Until next time, bye for now.